Good morning. How's everyone doing?
Yeah.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday the 13th. Excuse me.
So thank you everybody for being here and braving the cold with us. This is in its own way a very beautiful day today. I'm always very proud to be here, not only representing Harvey Milk Park, but to represent a park that signifies so much for us here in the city of Long Beach. And just I have to give them a big round of applause. We all do, because their commitment and dedication to ensure that this park not only remains beautiful, but that it lives as a living monument for our city. I want to give them a big round of applause, so let's do that right now. They're very vocal, they're hardworking, and they definitely do a wonderful job for us. As I mentioned, to have this park in my district, I'm very proud to now continue representing this park, and I'm very proud to announce the next person who really kind of took the initiative to make this park happen in the first place, our mayor, Robert Garcia.
So I want to thank you all for, one, just coming out here to celebrate 4 incredible people, but also just to celebrate the life and legacy of Harvey Milk, which is really important to our community. I'm very proud, as should all of you, that your city, Long Beach, was the first city in the United States to name a park after Harvey Milk. I wanted to mention that because obviously the struggle continues, but we couldn't be here today without the support of all our incredible allies that are out in this audience. And thank you so much for supporting us every single day. We couldn't do it without you. But we know today that we're celebrating 4 incredible people. Naify, Loftin, Deaton, and the amazing Glaze, of course. All 4 incredible local historical figures in our community that have done incredible work that we're all very proud of. And so thank you. Go Harvey Milk, go Long Beach, and congrats to our honorees here.
Thank you, Mayor Garcia. Thank you, Councilwoman Gonzalez. I always like to remind everyone who attends this event that the committee meets annually before Long Beach Pride to review nominations and select our LGBT leaders, living or deceased, who have demonstrated exceptional or outstanding contributions to the greater Long Beach LGBT community. Last, I want to quickly acknowledge the committee members. I'll read their names and then we can give them a round of applause. Vanessa Romaine, Pat Crosby, Ron Sylvester, Nick Compton, Deb Kahukali, Gabe Regel, Corey Allen, Stephanie Loftin, and Ernie Villa. Let's give them a round of applause. As it has already been said, today we honor 4 local community leaders and induct their names to Equality Plaza. The committee is hiring these individuals for being long-term activists for equality. Let me now introduce you to this year's inductees. When we think of our first honoree, we think of his genuine smile and his gentle disposition. We think of Jim Deaton. Jim is a longtime resident of Long Beach and a longtime volunteer in our local gay and lesbian community. He's been a member of Long Beach Lambda Democratic Club for 30 years, serving on its board for 2 years, and on its candidate interview panel for 8 years. He's been a member of Long Beach PFLAG chapter for 10 years and became involved with its Speakers Bureau, sharing his story of an openly gay man to hundreds of youth and young college adults. Harvey, Jim was instrumental in fighting the initiative at the state level and then bringing the campaign back home to Long Beach, where he worked with the TALB membership to vote no through phone banking, education, and community engagement. Jim, we are all grateful to you for being such a force in our community in helping defeat such a homophobic and discriminatory initiative. Thank you. Please help me congratulate Jim Deaton. Glaze, who's no longer with us, and 4 of his friends went to Selma to march for equality in the civil rights movement. A total of 5 friends went to Selma, but only 3 returned. This was a life-changing experience for Lee, seeing firsthand loss and evil in the world and vowing to fight for equality for all. In 1968, Los Angeles police officers raided Lee's bar in Wilmington, the Patch, as they usually did, and arrested 2 men for simply being playful with one another. This incident sparked Lee to hold a flower vigil in front of the police station until police released the 2 men. Keep in mind, this was before what soon would spark the gay rights struggle a year later with the Stonewall riots in New York. Lee was also known to many as a comedian. He was known as the Blonde Darling, and he would play God Save the Queen on the jukebox at the Patch each time he suspected undercover vice officers were in his bar to tip off his customers. Like Harvey and another honoree you'll meet later, Lee fought and challenged the police officials against harassment and unjust practices. She is a founding member of the Long Beach Gay and Lesbian Community Business Network, which is now known as the Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, and former president of Long Beach Lambda. At the center, she served on its board on and off over the years and has been providing pro bono legal services at its legal clinic for 25 years. She served on the Long Beach Police Chief's Gay and Lesbian Advisory Group for 15 years, where she worked on the hate crimes hotline, lewd conduct arrests, and domestic violence issues. Supervisor Kanabi appointed her to the LA County Commission on Alcohol, where for 8 years she worked with the gay and lesbian alcoholic community. Stephanie is also the first openly gay president of the Women's Lawyers of Long Beach. Over the span of 25 years of volunteering with Long Beach Pride, she's also run for public office and has been honored by Long Beach Lambda Dem Club and Senator Ricardo Lara. Now, in her professional career, she's co-founder of Long Beach Law and a successful legal maven, working alongside her wife, Reba. Stephanie defends gay men in lewd conduct cases, battered women, and domestic partner issues, just to name a few. And for the last 25 years, she's been fighting lewd conduct cases against gay men. And just last month, for the first time in Long Beach court history, a Superior Court judge dismissed a lewd conduct case for police practices for their discriminatory enforcement and prosecution of these type of cases. And we would all agree with me. This last accomplishment is a monumental step forward for justice and fairness in our community. Like Harvey, Stephanie has fought against harassment and unfair arrests by the police. Well, I can go on for another 2 hours about Stephanie, but instead, I'll ask her to stand and come up to be congratulated for all her wonderful and inspirational work. I think most of us here know that it's pretty hard to identify someone who can balance hard work in real estate, philanthropy, and community activism. Well, I'm referring to Marcia Naify. Well, we all know Marcia for making Hot Java the most popular coffee house in Long Beach, and now a popular location for the gay and lesbian community to meet in a safe space. She's also a community activist that has committed her life to the Long Beach gay and lesbian community. She's a two-term president of Long Beach Lambda, past president of the Long Beach Community Business Network, co-chair of the Long Beach LGBT History Project for 2 years, served 4 years on the city's Human Relations Commission, former executive board member of AIDS Walk Long Beach, founding member of the city's hate crimes response team, board member of Children's Today, and when she had already done everything in Long Beach, she joined the board of Orange County Gay Pride, and in 2007, she became the first woman to head the board of the Thoroughbred Owners of California. She has been recognized by Long Beach Lambda as Woman of the Year, Community Grand Marshal by Long Beach Pride, and honored for being a woman of distinction in the 33rd Senate District. For nearly 25 years in Long Beach, Marsha has given generously of her time and her success to just about every gay and lesbian organization in our community. Please help me congratulate Marsha Naify. That, at this time, concludes the induction of our new honorees to Equality Plaza. And to close us out, please welcome Councilwoman Lena Gonzalez.
The activism with the gay, lesbian, transgender community in Long Beach. And I look at all of these things that I want, and all of these things I'm getting from the community and the accolades. It's still one of the most exciting days of my life. The police department is acting undercover decoy operations and basically also just taking